Golden Age Transformations by Ramon Llamba. Inspiring life, transforming souls.
Thank you very much. What a momentous occasion this is for Tanya. Of course, we heard from Ramon the effort she has put in towards training all the students. Let's hear from the students also. What has been your key learnings, Tanya, over the course of last 9 months?
I think there are many big takeaways, but one of the biggest has been that no matter what happens in life, you have to bounce back. Like just today, I'm going to be really honest, I had a breakdown, and within 1 hour, naturally, effortlessly, I have bounced back. And I am deeply, eternally indebted to ma'am, because a person like me who has so much curiosity about life, about energy, about metaphysics. I was searching like so many institutes, but ma'am really sorted me out. And I feel there's this perception that you go to a life coach only when there's a breakdown in your life, like financial or personal. But no, I always had this in mind that in order to grow for the next level of life, even if everything is fine, you do need a guide. And it was, let me be very honest, bad festi hai, बहुत डांट है, like बहुत ज़्यादा.
संतोष जी, कैसा अनुभव रहा? क्या लर्निंग रही?
जैसा आपने कहा, मैं तो एक बार्गेन टाइप फूड से आई थी. I was in a very low life condition, and Mr. Ramon Llamba, whom my son has great respect, he suggested to him that take your mom and yourself to a life coach. So we came here just with a bargain move. But after we did one-to-one also with her, then we did this course also, and today we have the certificates with us. So after few classes, I realized that this was the best investment of my life. We buy jewelry, we buy clothes, we buy cars, they all stay here. But this learning will always stay with us wherever, after death or after rebirth, we go and come. This is my greatest
संतोष जी, एक और छोटा सवाल पूछूंगा, क्योंकि आप सबसे बड़ी थी बैच में, जनता सोच रही होगी सबसे सिंसियर, सबसे लोकेटेड संतोष जी होंगी, लेकिन क्या ये सच है कि क्लासेस में आप कभी सो भी जाती?
मैं तो हर क्लास में सो जाती थी और मैं बड़ा गिल्टी फील करती थी कि मेरा बेटा इतना पैसा खर्चा कर रहा मेरे ऊपर, लानत है मुझको.
बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद. We like Rahul to do the honors of giving the certificate to Mayan Shekhar. So, man, क्या सीखा आपने इन 9 महीनों में?
Well, for me it was a very interesting journey, and something that really struck me was that I started loving myself. That was something that was totally absent from my world. I got in touch with myself and my whole, I would say that jukebox over. मेरे life में मजे आ गए उसके बाद. I really became unstoppable.
आप तो मजे करना चाहते थे, लेकिन उसी बैच में आपकी मम्मी थी. फिर
I think you all have drinking. She has hers and I have mine, and at the soul level we're all one. So it really doesn't matter. For me, I think it's one thing which is really magical is that she was there in the program. So as a family, you grow really well. It was really remarkable.
Now, since you are an engineer, और आपके बैचमेट्स ने मुझे बताया कि बड़े वैज्ञानिक दृष्टिकोण वाले आप सवाल पूछते थे, तो घर में सकते हैं ऐसे साइंटिफिक सवाल जिसका आंसर शायद रमोन के पास तक नहीं.
ऐसा मैंने भी strong off and I would not do that.
मुझे याद है कि आप क्या पूछते थे. मैं बता रहा हूँ, ये पूछते थे कि अगर मान लीजिए आप में से कोई जागृत हो गया, उन्होंने लाइफ स्कूल प्रोग्राम में एनरोल करा लिया, आपको पता लग गया कि आपके अंदर आत्मा है, सोल, सब कुछ पता लग गया. घर में आप गए, आपकी बीवी को तो पता ही नहीं थी आत्मा वाली बात. अब या आपकी मिसेस को या पेरेंट्स को किसी को पता नहीं थी, तो फिर कैसे असमंजस की स्थिति होती थी?
This is a big question mark. But I think it is all started. You start looking at life from a different perspective altogether. And That's what makes it. Just one word, Many a times I would fall down and break down and I'll give her a call. 30-second conversation. 30 seconds. I get it. And you get back. And you clear it. And it's done. And it happens. And I can tell you from my soul, it really happens. You can really, whether it is in the field of relationships, business, pick up anything, you can just create anything there. You can just decide
and he was the most receptive student. I would just tell him, "Man, drop what you're holding on to and create this," and he would get it, and in the next minute, he had created it. One of the most creative students, I would say, the whole time. Very good.
Prerna Bhatia getting the certificate from Rahul Jain. Prerna is a dreamer. She was a teacher. She used to teach physics. And Ramon has taught her that life itself is physics. What is the dream that you have in life and how do you propose to fulfill it, Prerna?
First of all, I feel very, very honored to be standing here today next to these two great personalities. One is my mentor who has changed my life. And because of that, Mrs. India is talking about, that is one dream which I had seen very clearly. Only one thing which I had seen very clearly, reaching for a crown. And today I see myself very close to it. And only thing is, everybody is born with a lot of potential. What brings you closer to your dream, what brings you closer to happenings in your life is believe in your own self. So I started believing myself more when I met her. So my life started flowing. And what did you ask actually?
I was wanting to ask, what is your dream? So you just believe that.
My dream, as my name is inspiration. So I think I have come here to really motivate people and really show them that life is one thing that is flowing. So keep on flowing with it. And whenever you're ready for change, whenever you surrender yourself to the universe for change, teachers just appear. In whatever field of life, in emotional things, relationship things, if you are really finding yourself stuck and you want to change, just find yourself in that place that yes, this is the change you want to bring in yourself, and teacher will appear. And this time when the spotlight was on, she was the one, the mentor, which appeared in my life and really changed it for better.
Thank you. Is that the power of intuition you refer to? Power of intuition?
Power of intuition, what?
Is that the power of intuition? Visualize where you
Yes, intuition. I mean, you have everything in your own self. You have to believe in it. And once you start believing in it in your own self, things start happening for best. Yes, it is the power of intuition. And I've started believing in my own self for better. Yes, for sure.
Right. Well, we can also visualize Prerna going up the podium, getting the crown of Mrs. India and Mrs. World. Thank you so much.
During these 9 months, I've got soul of the crown, so it has to reach to me in physical body. Even if it doesn't reach, soul of the crown is there with me.
Congratulations.
I guess Ramon's worked with her for 9 months. There's not so much to share now. But just that, what everybody was sharing in terms of the fact that if you can get down to loving yourself and just going with the universe, I guess that just opens up a whole new domain. Being able to create anything out of your life and live a life of your choices, which in my experience, very few people or not very many people manage to do that. We keep feeling that there are certain bondages or external factors which limit us. It's never the case. It's always my experience, personal experience. Anything that you want in your life can be created. You just need to want it, and then the kind of, like everybody was sharing, the universe just opens up. And I guess for the rest of them, Ramon is going to be talking about it.
We can create and generate profits as well.
Oh, all the time. For that, you have to come to me.
Okay. Thank you very much. Rohit, do you remember the day you first met Ramon?
Of course, how I can forget that day? I still remember the day when I came to her, almost broken, facing breakdowns at every step in my life. But by this course only, I came to know that how one can create or uncreate anything in life, how one can manifest anything in life, how one can create oneness with self or everyone, how our thoughts creates our reality, how we can convert our breakdowns into breakthrough with the tools and techniques which we get during this course. And above all, the best decision I got from Ramon is that Zindagi achhi hai, life is good. We only have to develop attitude of gratitude in our life and everything will fall at peace. Thanks, man, for making a difference in my life. You truly are an asset for everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, but just hold on. It looks so nice when Rohit puts it that way. But you know what? Ramon thinks Rohit Kalra was uncoachable. Is that right?
Uncoachable in a certain sense, but very committed to transformation. So there's a big gap there. So on the face of it, when you come at the worst phase of your life, you're absolutely broken into million pieces. So you're lost. And at that moment when I'm gathering your pieces back with your support, uncoachable would be like, there were times when I've thrown him out of my office. But his commitment to gather back was so strong, he would come back crawling and say, no, put me back together. And again throw him out, and again he would come back. But what you're seeing today of him, I'm really proud of his journey and his commitment to his life. He's really contributed towards his own journey. And no matter how much I speak, it's about you applying it in your life. So he would go back, think about what I've said, and then call me back, question it, and he'd say, okay, I'm willing to go one step more forward, one step more forward. So those baby steps that we've taken, and we've gathered those million pieces back and put him back to perfect, whole and complete at this point. It's been a wonderful journey with Rohit, very challenging, but I have learned a lot. I learned not to give up.
Same here. So we also do a very wonderful journey with a very beautiful coach.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Madhvi, and she gets the certificates from Paritosh Pathak.
You're asking for that. Thank you.
Madhvi, what have been your biggest learnings during the course?
Well, what I learned from the course was that everything that has been happening in our life has been created by us. We always blame it on life. Why me? Mere saath aise kyun ho gaya? Oh, you know, poor me. But little do we know that it is I who have created all the reality of my life. What I learned, the biggest learning was that I have the power to uncreate and create a new reality for myself. Or what I was operating on was from lack of knowledge. But now that I have the knowledge, I have the power to create a new reality for myself. And by just dropping your judgments and conclusions about other people, situations, life, it's just so easy. It's not a rocket science to live life the way you want to. It's just about choosing what you want. And it will happen. Ramon Llamba just showed up in my life like magic. And I take a little bit of credit that I created it.
All the credit to you.
But between both of you, you were creating something else also during the course. ये सच है कि खाना बहुत अच्छा बनता है ये टाइम में।
आधे दिन तो हम शायद खाने के लिए दिया करते
देखिए आप समझ रहे हैं क्या क्रिएट करते थे जनरेट करते थे।
I used to call her food mata.
हाँ food mata.
Some people used to call her coach mata. I used to call her food mata.
Your husband Nipun is there.
Yes.
And your two beautiful children are here.
Yes.
What would you tell them? And every now and then when you had learning during the course, क्या आप निपुण के साथ share करते थे?
निपुण के साथ share करती थी definitely, but you know as they say घर की मुर्गी.
वाकई मुर्गी और दाल के प्राइस देख के हो गए. Excellent. Keep smiling. Stay blessed. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Two thoughts. One pertains to learning of my own, which I would really recommend that you take on with you. There are no incidents or accidents in life. Everything has a purpose. You being Ramon is, I'm sure, has a bigger purpose than what you're able to see right now.
people that create impact in our lives, a little bit, a little bigger, or even bigger, have a far-reaching, in-depth purpose towards who we want, who we need to become. Stay connected with your coaches. Very important. As you move on in your life, as you move on in the journey, as you help other people, as you pay it forward, keep coming back to the source. It's very, very important. Always stay connected to your coach. That's one learning that I'd like to give to you. The second, I'm going to say it out, and I'll need somebody's help in translating it. I can translate it. No, not a bit. He's the Mr. Know-all. Even I can translate it, but we're going to give audience a chance. Okay, this is got to do particularly between a student-teacher relationship, and this is what I'm going to say. Guru Govind Rahu Khare, Kake Lagu Pau, Balihari Guru Apane, Govind Diya Batao. Let's pass the mic. Remember we have.
Yes, we've got Mr. Vikram.
Yes, please.
इसका अर्थ है कि गुरु और गोविंद अगर दोनों मेरे समक्ष खड़े हैं तो किसके पैरों चरणों को स्पर्श करूं, गुरु को या गोविंद को? तो उसका जो कबीरदास जी ने बोला है कि गोविंद को प्राप्त करने के लिए, क्योंकि गुरु ही माध्यम बने, इसलिए गुरु का महत्व ज्यादा है गोविंद से. थैंक यू.
Vikas Pandya getting a certificate from Nandini. Congratulations, Vikas. How was the journey over the course of last 9 months? And you were saying that now you know the mantra to move from breakdown to breakthrough. How?
I met Ramon 1.5 years back. At that time, I was dealing with the breakdown in my life, in the area of my business. So I came to her because my business was not expanding. So I came to her because of breakthrough in that area. But later on, I started creating breakthroughs in all the areas of my life, and I realized that who we are is the function of our own creation. So now we can we can create anything and everything in all the areas of our life. So that is one big takeaway from this session.
Your wife is here. Are you married?
I'm happy.
See, where's your wife? Where's your wife?
Yeah, she's here.
Madam, you are happily married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. What was the day when you got married? Day? Which day? Monday, Tuesday? Monday. Yours?
Monday.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Vikas. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. So that's the certificate for Manu, but he has a big achievement to his credit. Very big achievement. Perhaps within these 4 walls, he's the only one to have that achievement to his credit. And that is not so long before our dear Manu was weighing 185 kilograms. You heard it right, 185. Now he's only 85. 100 kilograms less. How did you manage that?
No, when I had known Ramon from last 7-8 years, I've been designing clothes for her for a long time now. And when I joined this course, like I had a financial breakdown, health issues. I was weighing like I don't know what. And there are a lot of simple tools what I applied, what she taught me. I was lucky enough that whatever she was teaching me the very next day, it was showing up in my life. Be it a financial crisis, be it anything. 2 major things, it is not just one thing. Financial issues, like I was about to shut down my store, and Ramon taught me like every destruction is creating new creation. So believe in that. Universe is...
So when the universe creates something, the first step it does is destroy what is already there. And the only roadmap to construction is destruction. But because we don't understand this in the face of destruction, we falter, we allow fear, and we allow all of those things that are not important in that phase to create something new, to take over, and do not allow the universe to create what we conceptualize. And that's what Manu was facing at that time.
A big challenge that time that what would I do after this? I had to shut down this store. I have nothing to look forward to. And then came the class manifestation and law of attraction. And I started learning that and I started applying that to my real life. And all of a sudden a new store showed up that also in a better location, less of rentals. And everything was aligned towards giving me everything. And I manifested that store. It has just started 3-4 days back. And I'm thankful to you for that tool that it helped me in. And the weight loss thing. I want to know that every weight in this body was because of the judgment you have about your body. First of all. So I started a simple exercise by appreciating my body every day looking into the mirror. It was the simplest tool. Whatever I appreciated about myself, I appreciated that. Not focusing, not putting my telescopic eyes towards where I have gained weight more. And the very first week, I lost 4 kilos. Without any diet alterations, without anything. That was my
mirror exercise there.
Mirror exercise really helps.
Very nice. So are you now happy with your name, Manu?
I am still not happy.
So my journey is not very dissimilar actually from what Manu has said. It's quite similar, and it's also why I resonate with Ramon's work and absolutely love it. And I myself have taken coaching and will take in future when I need it. For me, what really helped was loving myself as I was. Because when we are overweight or unhealthy or not feeling good, we tend to be very judgmental towards ourselves, we tend to criticize ourselves, and we tend to blame everybody. So one of the things I learned was very similar to what he has shared, that I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And once I loved and accepted myself, I became the person I always wanted to be. And that brings me to the second point, which is I'm just sharing with you what I have learned in my own experience. So the second thing that I want to share with you after we have got self-love and we've got self-acceptance and we are able to really love ourselves truly, because unless we love ourselves truly, I believe we are not capable of loving anybody else, because we don't even know what love is. Then we are becoming more like beggars for love versus being the lords of love and being able to share it with others. And I'm sure it's kind of resonating with what you have learned from Ramon as well, and that's very much been my journey. And the second one that I learned is that it's not about so much about your goals or what you're achieving, which is great. It's great to have those, but it's much more about who you are becoming as you are in the pursuit of that achievement and those goals. So always check with yourself that I'm going for this, I'm visualizing this, I want this, but who am I becoming in the process of getting there? Because for me, that is the most important, the human being aspect. Who am I becoming? And the third, I'll just leave you with this, because you've learned a lot about the mind, you've learned a lot about the heart. So don't lose your mind in your pursuit, but always follow your heart.
Congratulations, Shikha Birla. Let me also share some of the other aspects of her life. She has really fought odds in her life. At a very young age, she lost her husband to pancreatic cancer. Now many of us celebrate life, but we do fear death. As Rumi said, death is the only truth of life. I'd like to know from Shikha, what's your experience and how do we celebrate life? How do we see death?
You know, I met Ramon when Anurag was suffering with cancer. So she used to come for healings. And then in 8 months we lost him. And my life was totally devastated. I didn't know what to do with it. I was totally shattered, broken. And you know, I was very paranoid. I was so insecure about everything. I would panic if the kids went out and I was making their life hell, everybody's life hell, crying all the time. And then I came to Ramon, and I'm glad I did. It was one of the most intelligent decisions I took in life. She's changed me. I've been able to deal with my emotional, state. And today, I have, after joining Ramon's school, I have learned to live with dignity. I love myself, and I feel I have the right to live. It was his journey. He embarked on it, but I still have a life to live, and I should celebrate life. And the biggest takeaway is live in the moment. I don't have to cry over the past. I cherish the moments I spent with my husband. That is a very big learning, rather than crying over losing him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shikha Birla, living the legacy of Anurag in a very graceful, dignified manner. All the best. But there's another thing I'd like to tell you. During this course of 9 months, it was not only study. The group went out for some retreats as well. Tell us, when you went to Ratnagiri and in your room, there was a lizard. What happened?
See, that's one breakthrough I haven't been able to. And Ramon hates me for that. I'm not fearful of anything. I was so scared, I would make my maid sleep in the room. I was so paranoid with lizards, yes. I'm scared.
Okay, when the lizard was there was one person in Ratnagiri, I told you, for him, life is love. And he is none other than our Rohit Kalera. Did you save the lizard or did you save Shikha?
I never miss any chance of So for lizard was nothing. If I can have that beautiful girl in my life. I'm giving you a compliment and dressing you as a girl.
Okay. Now you know who sent the lizard to your room. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Shikha. Thank you very much. Thank you. And she wants to check the certificate first. So you were subdued. Now you are open to life. You say, I have surrendered myself. What does it mean?
Well, in this course, we've understood that we are just that impeccable, infinite beings. And understanding that life is just a flow, it will flow no matter you stay stuck, no matter you flow with it. So to make the best out of it, and to make an intelligent choice of always moving with life and not putting any resistance towards it, that has been like my biggest takeaway. And that's what surrendering is. Just surrendering to what life has to offer me and always being in gratitude of what is.
Excellent. And she has also pulled a very miracle today. In this room, not only she has her mother, where is she?
My mom's there.
Yeah, not only she has her mother, but she also has her mother-in-law. Where is she? Yes, excellent. दोनों मम्मी साथ आई कैसे साथ बहू की रिलेशन और माँ से तो करती है बहुत अच्छी बात है कैसे करती है आपने मदर-इन-लॉ दोनों को साथ
Touch wood, I've been very blessed with this mother-in-law thing, so no resistance there. So, of course, I'm creating a good mother-in-law.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much.
I think celebrating life is very important, and celebrating life with dignity is par excellence, and that's what Ramon coaches all of us. I've also had good time with Ramon while I was in and had some good sessions from her, and I especially remember Ramon walking there and said something and still remember that. I have in my life I have seen people with a lot of money yet unhappy. I have seen a lot of people without money yet full of happiness. So one thing I'm sure about, that money doesn't bring happiness. Money is not life, but life is beyond that. And when we talk about money, we only see one part of it. I see it from a different perspective. The same piece of paper, when it is given by a father to the daughter, or a son is a blessing, or a love. When you do it to a buyer or a supplier, it's just a transaction. And when you give or lend a helping hand, it is a blessing. So I wish everyone a money of blessings, which make you prosperous, make you abundance in giving. That's what I wish all you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Dr. Varun. He's a dermatologist, he's a nutrition expert. Is this the best gift you could have asked on your birthday?
Definitely. I think this is the best birthday present I've got today. Thank you, Ramon. Actually, when I joined this program, I was really not sure why I was joining the program, to be honest. But I think there was something in my life which was not good. It did not make me feel good when I used to get up in the morning. So there was something which I was searching for. So that search actually brought me to this program. And I think what I learned most importantly is to live in the moment. I think one of the things which used to always keep me anxious and unhappy was that I used to keep thinking, what will happen next? You know, how do I plan for my future? What is going to be, my next step? And I think that used to kind of bother me a lot. And I think what Ramon taught us is that life is a continuous flow. You have to just flow with it and let this flow, direct you to your life purpose. And I think every morning when I get up now, I really don't plan my day. I don't, really think about what's going to happen. I just accept everything with a smile. And I think that's the greatest, achievement for me during this course. And the other thing which I have learned is that I am and all of us are infinite beings. We can achieve and we can do whatever we want to. It is just that we need to learn to, be in gratitude for what we have. And if once we start appreciating and loving what we already have, the universe itself gives us whatever we want. Thank you.